Hey y'all, this is Healing Honey, and today we'll be talking about plant medicine. What is plant medicine? Some people may call it shrooms. So, shrooms or plant medicine, known to the Native Americans, are a type of mushroom that come up from earth and they have healing abilities. When I say healing abilities, shrooms or plant medicine have the ability to tap into your subconscious. What is your subconscious? It is where all your trauma, where all your past lives are, where all the secrets and all the things that you're ashamed of yourself are. That's what your subconscious mind is. Your subconscious minds know everything. Your subconscious mind hear everything. So your subconscious mind is where we store a lot of our memories, a lot of memories from the past, a lot of memories that we do not like, a lot of memories from trauma. So with these shrooms, what the shrooms are going to do, you're going to take the shrooms and the shrooms are going to activate within your body. These shrooms come from earth. These shrooms have been around for millions of years. You can search how long shrooms have been around and they would tell you 800 million years. So shrooms is something natural that come from Mother Earth. And we take these shrooms to tap in and to heal ourselves and go within ourselves and within our subconscious. So once you take the shrooms, it's going to start to activate. And depending on if you're by yourself or if you're with a group of people, I would recommend that you do shrooms with someone that you trust, not just a regular friend. Someone, if it's your first time, you do it with someone that is going to guide you and be there with you. So when you take the shrooms, depending on if you're by yourself or with a group of people, if you take it with a group of people, because y'all taking the shrooms together, y'all going to be connected during that moment of time. So that means if one person is dealing with something emotionally, the other two people are going to be able to feel that because we're all connected. The shrooms are linking us. Whoever is on this shroom journey together, the shrooms are linking y'all together as a unit. So if one person is over there dealing with something and they're not releasing it, they're not letting it go, your shrooms are meant to help you release and let go. One of my videos, I talked about the difference between your spirit and your ego. Your spirit is who you truly are. It's the spirit within the body. Your ego is what makes you human. Your ego is who you think you are. Your ego is your likes, your dislikes, your so-called identity. Your spirit is still going to be here when your bodysuit is not here anymore. So that means when you're on this shroom journey, you're fighting with you having a back and forth, like a fight between your ego and your spirit, because your spirit is ready for you to understand this situation or this trauma on a different level, but your ego is fighting between it being real and not real. Let me tell you how. So your spirit knows that you're all knowing, you're love, you're light, you come from the ethers. But your ego thinks that if it released this trauma or it released these emotions, that it's not going to be anything anymore. It's not going to exist. But your spirit know that you're whole just as you are. And your spirit know that you have to go through them traumas to be who you truly are. When we come down here in this human body, the goal of the soul of the spirit is for it to expand. And the only way that your soul can expand and grow is if it goes through different experiences through life. And some of these experiences is not always going to be love and light. They're not always going to be positive. They're not always going to be so-called good. We go through these experiences through our life for our soul to expand and to evolve. The more experiences that a person have, the more that person can grow. That person's soul and spirit can grow. So on the shroom journey, you're battling between your ego and your spirit. And you're on this journey to release. Some people may do shrooms or plant medicine to get high or to try to see different entities or deities or spirits, but the real purpose of plant medicine is for you to go into your soul, for you to go within your spirit, your subconscious mind. The things that you don't want to talk about, the things that you feel guilty about, the things that you feel ashamed about. The shrooms are going to help activate whatever that is dwelling in the unknown. Whatever you have suppressed, those shrooms are going to reveal. And I'm not saying that when you take shrooms the first time, that everything that you ever dealt with is going to come out during that initial first journey. That's not how it works. It's levels to this. It's things that I have went through on shroom journeys, and I've been on multiple shroom journeys. Each shroom journey has been different. And I'm not saying that every shroom journey is going to be the same way. When you take shrooms at nighttime, you're tapping into a different essence of yourself, the darker part of yourself. What do I mean? Like I said before, the things that we don't want to talk about, the trauma, the pain, the things that we suppress. When you take shrooms in the daylight, you may be tapping into a more light part of yourself, the more childlike essence of yourself, the part that you may have forgot about. So I've been on shrooms multiple times. I've took plant medicine multiple times, and my initial first times, I took it with my godmother. She introduced them to me, my amazing godmother. But for now, we first started taking shrooms over the weekend. So it was a weekend, and she made some shroom orange juice, and they was hidden, but we was taking it during the daytime. And what do I mean they was hidden? I mean that when you take shrooms, you're able to feel everything around you. You can feel how the trees, how the wind blows with the trees. You can feel how everything is connected on a deeper and different level when you're on shrooms. So when you go into a space, you're going to be able to feel every emotion in there. You're going to be able to feel everything in there because you're so in tune with the essence of the earth and the essence of the universe when you're on shrooms. So another shroom journey that I went on, I was releasing something from my childhood. So initially, when growing up, like I said before, I was not raised by my parents. My brother, grandmother raised us. We have same mom, different dads. So a lot of trauma happened in that household. Every kind of abuse happened in the household. So I had to write a letter out expressing myself and how I felt. And I decided I'm going to take shrooms while I'm doing this. So when I released that, when I burnt that paper, I remember my godmother saying, "You say that you got the power to set yourself free, but you haven't set yourself free yet. What you waiting on?" And when she said that, it activated something. You had the power the whole time to set yourself free. You say you have the power, then do it. Let it go. Release it. Of course, it wasn't easy. I screamed. It was screaming coming from me because when we scream, we release something. We release trauma. We release pain. We let it go. It's energy. So all that emotion, all them feelings, all the trauma that was associated with her, with the person that raised me, I let it go. I had to let it go. I had to release it. And I can truly say without those shrooms, that could have still been in me right now. That energy, the suppressing of those emotions and that trauma that's been here the whole time that I forgot about, that I thought I was over, that I thought I've healed from. They were still there. And I'm grateful for my godmother because she has helped me on my journey. She helped me see that I have the power to heal myself. She helped me see that if I say that I desire something, then I can have that because I am a part of the Creator. If the Creator is powerful, then I am powerful. So on this strong journey, I had to realize that I'm not the victim. I went through trauma. I went through all these things. I'm not this trauma. I'm not even the body. It happened to my body. It could have did something to my spirit, but I had to realize that can't nothing really happen to my spirit because my spirit is always whole. You can do what you want to do to the body, but my spirit will forever be whole because I am connected to the Creator. And I had to realize that I'm not my past, I'm not my mistakes. And without the shrooms, I wouldn't be able to realize that I know she brought pain, but she had to go through some type of pain to bring pain. And I'm not here to point the finger at anyone. All I can do is heal and hope that she heals. So I feel without the shrooms, I wouldn't be able to come to that conclusion. I wouldn't be able to realize that I'm not the victim. I went through it. I cried about it. I had suppressed emotions about it. I had outside traits that displayed, whether it was anger, whether it was sadness, whether it was depression, whether it was the way I was carrying myself, whether it was the way that other people felt that they can manipulate or do any type of thing to me, was all because I did not heal that. What a lot of people don't realize is if you have a certain energy on you, so say that you went through a lot of things, a lot of trauma in your life, and you feel like a lot of things, a lot of people have manipulated you or has made you not be able to trust them in some type of light. The energy is still on you. So when you go into the world, some other people may be able to see that, and you're attracting that energy to you. So if you're wondering why you keep attracting people who mistreat you, you haven't healed the past mistreatments. So until you heal the past mistreatments, it's going to continue to happen because you haven't healed that off of you yet. And during that shroom journey, when I was releasing the person that raised me, the woman that raised me, when I was releasing that energy, for the first time outside of my woman, for the first time, I let a woman hold me. I let a woman hold me like a mother. I let a woman be able to be there for me. I didn't have that motherly energy. My mom is affectionate. She's very affectionate, and I love her for that. I'm grateful that when I was able to go over to her house, that she was very affectionate. I'm an affectionate person. But to let someone that I look up to in a mother sense be able to hold me like that while I'm crying, while I'm screaming, while I'm releasing, it did something to me. It let me know that I can trust again, because I put a border up. I put guards up to my heart because I put my trust in this woman at a young age to take care of me and to care for me and to love me, but it wasn't always that. And I'm grateful for everything I've been through in that household with her. I'm grateful for all the so-called bad things that has happened, but I had to realize that she had to go through some things for her to even be able to display that type of trauma to someone else that's a child. So I'm grateful that I'm able to even talk about the situation, because at one point I was not. And that's what I say, when you've truly healed from something, you're going to be okay with talking about it and being able to express how you feel because you've healed from it. All I can wish is that she's healed. Shrooms can heal you on all type of levels. Like I said before, I recommend that you do it with someone that you trust, because everything that you see on shrooms is not going to be pretty. They're meant to heal. They're meant to get into your subconscious. You're going into your soul. So you're going to see things that you forgot about, that you thought you healed, that you're ashamed of. But these things are not bad things. These things is for us to acknowledge them and embrace them, not feel bad about them, not feel ashamed about them. Over life, from an early age, we've been taught guilt, shame, all these negative emotions, and we have to know that it's not just love and light within us, it's darkness within us too. That's what make it whole, because without all the challenges, obstacles, trauma, we wouldn't be the light that some of us see today. We wouldn't be the person that you say, how did this person get this far in life? They had to go through some things to be the person that they are today. But you have to realize that if you can see the light in someone else, that means that you have the power to be light within yourself. And we all have the ability to learn from each other if we allow ourselves to. So I feel if you ever have the opportunity and you do it with someone you trust, you do plant medicine with someone you trust, someone that actually has been on plant medicine before, someone that you know that is going to lead you right, and someone that you know you can be vulnerable with, because being on shrooms is about vulnerability. It's about vulnerability. It's about letting down your guards and letting your true being be, because like I said before, your ego is all about wearing a mask. And I had a mask on for a long time. I had a mask on like everything was good, everything was great. But on the inside, I was a hurt little girl. I was a hurt little girl for years. So I had to realize I had to heal that part of me. We all have small or childlike versions of ourselves on the inside that is unhealed, that is crying out for help. But if we never take the time to even peek, to even look, to even search, then it goes unnoticed. It's about having awareness. It's about knowing that it's a possibility for more. It's a possibility for greatness. It's a possibility for elevation, because at one point in my life, I felt like I had nothing to smile for. And I had to realize, you barely even smile. Are you truly even happy? And I had to realize that I had to be the person that make me happy. Can no one else make me happy? And I had to go within to see what it is that was causing me to even feel this way. So I'm letting you know that you got the power to change your life, to heal yourself, to question yourself, to go within yourself, to want to get to know you on a deeper level. You're not your trauma. You're not your pain. You're so much more than that. And I had to realize that. I had to realize that I'm not the person that they said I was. And it took me wanting to explore myself, because it was a choice for me to take the plant medicine. I didn't have to take the plant medicine, but because I was curious about me, I wanted to know me on a deeper level, not just on a human level. I wanted to know me on a soul level. I decided to take the shrooms. I decided, let me go on this journey of me. Let me go on this journey within me and see what I find. Yes, everything is not going to be peaches and cream. That's not how life works. But it could be beautiful if you let it be beautiful. It could be beautiful if you give it a chance to be beautiful. I don't want to be in this loop no more. I don't want to be in this constant hurt anymore. I don't want to be in this depression anymore. I chose that. It's a choice. It is a choice to want to do different. It is a choice to want to heal. You may not know you got the power to heal, but if you see other people that's doing it, it's an example. You have an example in front of you, but it's up to you to do the work. It's easy to say, I want to heal, I want to do better, I want to get to know myself, but if you're not putting in the work, then it just sounds good if you're not putting in the work. So I had to realize all of these aesthetics are cool, but the real work is on the inside. And I had to face a lot of things that I didn't want to face. I had to look within myself and realize a lot of things. But it takes you wanting to get to know you for you to even want to take a look within yourself, to want to take a deeper look within yourself. So I hope y'all enjoyed my video today. This is Healing Honey. I'll be making more videos soon. If y'all like my videos, please like, subscribe, and share. On this page, we'll be talking about everything dealing with healing the subconscious. If you're here, don't mind. If you this channel will be about everything that's different, things that society may be scared to talk about. But if you're on this channel is for the free thinkers, people who are called weird, the different people. Y'all welcome here. This is Healing Honey. I love y'all. Until next time, peace.